today's topic is going to be fitness and coronavirus. What am I doing post-coronavirus? How am I building myself up? And what types of fitness activities do I find more difficult? And what types of fitness activities do I find to be helpful in rebuilding my body up from having coronavirus for 61 days? So something that I've been struggling with post having coronavirus is my lungs. My lungs have been having a lot of trouble healing. It's going very, very slowly, as well as my body had become really flared up with all my autoimmune diseases after being sick for so long. So those are the two challenges my body has been having personally, is being able to just bounce back and strengthen myself, be able to bounce back and be able to strengthen myself to be even stronger than I was before. And that is something I've been having a challenging time with, but I'm taking it day by day and having grace and patience. I know healing is a process and a journey and a destination as well, and I know it's going to take time. If I've learned anything from my own healing journey with Lyme, I have learned that it takes time. Healing takes time and effort. So I was cleared May 19th of 2020 of COVID, and I was not able to honestly do anything physically active in the beginning except force myself to try to walk up the street. It was the first week I was cleared, and I had started feeling much better is when I started to first just walk up the street, and that in itself was so hard for my lungs and my body. So my goal post-COVID right away was to just build up my lungs to where I could walk Charlie up the street to properly go potty and get his exercise, because it had been 61 days of him not really exercising. I just took him to the bush by my stairs, and that's all I could physically do, unfortunately. So once I started being cleared, I made a goal to just start slow and walk, just increase my walking every day. And then from May 19th to July 1st, that's the time frame that I just walked. I didn't do much else because I also started going back to work, and working in the med field is a lot of physical activity, a lot of going back and forth, being on your feet, a lot of talking, and so I just basically used work as building myself up as well as walking outside of work. Then July 1st is when I began to construct a calendar of fitness and rebuilding my body up. So today is July 4th, and so far it was really brutal. This week was really hard. I pushed myself way more this week. I walked up an actual very steep hill as well as around an entire beach at Beacons in Encinitas. I did that Monday, and I was sick in bed for 3 days after that because I was so sick from being like dehydrated and pushing myself up, that it gave me a really bad flashes of light migraine, which I hadn't had in a long time. And so I was sick for 3 days after walking an entire beach and then walking up the hill at Beacons. So as much as that's discouraging, it's also showing that I pushed myself, that I was able to do it. It's much farther than what I was able to do right after I was cleared. So I'm trying to focus more on the positive of this rather than the negative, and just know that, each day is going to push me farther into progress. So July 1st is when I started working on a schedule that for abs, for arms, for legs, for the thighs and booty, and then also for cardio, as well as just stretching. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to incorporate yoga every day, get back into that, because that was my daily habit before COVID, and it really just centered me and helped my body feel good and healthy and strong. And then in COVID, it was really difficult to do, except towards the end I started doing light, gentle flows. So I'm still building my body back up with yoga. I've incorporated slow jogging. I've incorporated, doing at-home workouts that are like centered towards, fixing my core, my arms strengthening, my legs, like squats, etc. I also incorporated something else that's super fun, and it's a treat. So like once per week, I will either do like a hike, I will do a tennis practice. I love tennis, and it's just an amazing thing that makes me feel good in the soul and in my body, and it's been too long since I've played consistently, so I'm gonna start building myself up with that. And so tennis, I want to go back out and surf. I want to go back out and like kayak and paddleboard and all these things. So once a week I want to have like a big activity like that. So I just pick out of all of those and I try and I work at baby steps. Like today, for instance, I went and played tennis for the first time with my mom. Within 2 minutes my lungs started acting up but I just kept taking small breaks and then slowly doing different types of maneuvers to build my body up and my lungs, and I really feel like it will be a positive impact for the rest of this month if I just keep building myself up. So I'll be tracking all my fitness, I'll be tracking the things that I do with my lungs so that I can let you guys know like what worked, what helped heal me, what pushed me back farther in my healing, etc. So I will be tracking that, but I'm just super excited because I love being active and I love building myself up where I feel good again. So if you have any questions or comments, like and subscribe and comment below and I'll get back to you. And yeah, I am excited to share my journey of rebuilding my body post-COVID and what worked and what didn't. So guys, I just hope you have a beautiful day and thanks for watching.